Hi everybody, I'm Dcobra, and today we are gonna play nothing. In January 2023, I went to Magfest 2023 for the very first time, which is basically a festival that's in regards to anything and everything that's related to video games. So it was plenty of fun. There were tons of people wearing costumes. They also had an arcade room where you could play retro games and, all sorts. It was amazing. One of the highlights for me at Magfest was the marketplace, where there was just so many different souvenirs that you could buy, and some of them, there were definitely some that I could not pass up on. There is actually one specific item that I couldn't pass up, and that item is this. Look how cute it is. So I don't know how many of you guys are, wow, I lost my train of thought. I don't know how many of you guys are familiar with one of my favorite RPGs of all time, and that is Super Mario RPG, which originally came out on the Super Nintendo. I happen to have the original cartridge right here. And in addition to the cartridge, I also happen to have a copy of the strategy guide. So you can tell that I am a huge, huge fan of this game. But let's head back to the item in question. So this is Mellow. Mellow is one of the main characters of Super Mario RPG, one of the playable characters, and he's actually one of my favorite characters in that game as well. Since Mellow is a Super Nintendo character, naturally the graphics were on the pixelated side. So with that said, if you look closely at this little sculpture of Mellow that I purchased from Magfest, he looks like a pixelated character. If you really, really zoom in on him, you'll notice that Mellow here is actually made up of all these little Lego-like blocks, which creates the illusion of that pixelated look. So that's, I just think that's so amazing. I think this is a great piece of art. You don't see very many Super Mario RPG related trinkets nowadays because it's such an old game, and I feel like not very many people know about it. You have a collection of figurines or others, kind of like what I have back here. You can have Mellow stand on his own, posing with his little peace sign. And by the way, this is actually his victory pose for each time he wins a battle. So yeah, I love this thing. As far as his origin story is concerned, Mellow was raised by a frog. He was raised by a wise and all-knowing frog. His name is Frogfucius. So naturally, because he was raised by a frog, one should not be surprised once he tells Mario that he himself is a frog. Because, frogs are made out of white, they have a white marshmallow-like consistency. All frogs have that. The moment Mellow told Mario that he was a frog, I could already imagine the expression on Mario's face. Probably imagine him just kind of giving Mellow this really long, quiet stare and just being like, la 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 la, I'm a frog. You're not a frog, Mellow. To make a long story short, Mellow soon finds out from Frogfucius, aka his frog parent, that he himself is not a frog after all. And the moment he found that out, he was like, what? I mean, I don't understand that reaction at all because he's this white, fluffy marshmallow. He doesn't look anything like a frog. Ever since he found out the truth, his mission for the rest of the game, or for most of the game, has pretty much been to look for his real parents, all while assisting Mario with his quest along the way. So that's basically Mellow's story. Now, as far as his character is concerned, as far as his attributes is concerned, all of his abilities, all of his spells are actually weather related. So, for example, he can strike He can summon lightning bolts down from the sky to smite his enemies, giving Rain from Mortal Kombat and Storm from the X-Men a run for their money. Finish him! He can also summon very deadly snowstorms. He can also summon rain to heal one ally at a time, which is pretty cool. So don't let this adorable face fool you, because Mellow is... he is deadly, man. Also, when he gets overly emotional and starts crying, it also starts raining. So with that said, if Mellow is in your vicinity and he seems to be in a very bad mood, you're better off leaving your weather app alone, because you can probably guess what will come down from the sky next. To calm down. You need to calm down. I know you're upset. It's okay to be upset, but you need to calm down. Otherwise, it's gonna... rain. Guess I'm not gonna be going on that walk today. So overall, Mellow is actually a pretty well-rounded character in that game. He's definitely a character that I use the most frequently. But man, talking about this just makes me want to play Super Mario RPG all over again. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say as far as Mellow is concerned. Again, he's this awesome, awesome character, and oh wow, what I would do to have that game remade. No, I'm not saying remastered, remade. I would love that. Or maybe even a sequel. That would be amazing too. If you want me to make more random videos where it's just me talking, you know, me being out of character, a little more relaxed, and anyway, you know what I mean. If you want to see more of this, leave a comment. Please let me know. Your feedback is always appreciated. I hope this video helps you as the viewer get to know me just a little bit more. Yeah, so with all of that said, thanks for watching, and I will see you soon I will see you again in another video.
Hi everybody, I'm Dcobra, and I hope my humor helped make your day. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to hear from you.